How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the Poise Showcase series, and today I'm going to be taking another look at the Zweihander. Now let's go straight into the status page here, guys. I'm at soul level 125 using that prisoner's chain as per usual, and I'm running with 49 vigor, 14 attunement, 37 endurance, 28 vitality, 21 strength, 13 dexterity, and 30 intelligence, and 30 faith, because this is a dark build. So we're going to be able to pressure those meta shield setups a little bit better with those dark infusions that can chip through those shields, essentially. Now over to the equipment page here, guys. I am maining a dark Zweihander plus 10 there in the right hand, and in the left hand I'm maining a dark Serpent Hatchet plus 10. Now back over to the status page here, guys. One-handed I am getting 645 AR from the Zweihander and 504 AR from the Man Serpent Hatchet. Now when we two-hand that Zweihander, guys, that AR goes up to 671. Now back over to the equipment page here, guys. In the second right hand slot I am carrying the Sacred Chime of Filianor to cast Tears of Denial at the start of a match, and if you are given the opportunity to do so, you can use the weapon art to get a little bit more HP regen. Now in my second left hand slots, or second and third left hand slots, I'm carrying the light crossbow plus 10 for utility with some exploding bolts and splintering bolts, and also a blessed Kestis plus 10 here as my parrying tool, and also that blessed infusion for a little bit of HP regen. Now in terms of armor, I'm running with the Black Iron Helm, the Millwood Knight armor, the Wing Knight gauntlets, and the Wing Knight leggings for a total armor poise value of 40.15. Essentially this means that when you are using the Zweihander with this particular poise level, you can infinitely hyper armor trade against all fast weapon classes, you can infinitely hyper armor trade against standard two-handed R1s from great swords and regular hammers, and you can tank one two-handed R1 from ultra great swords, great axes, and great hammers. Now in terms of rings here, guys, I am running with the usual, so it's a Havel's ring plus 3, Prisoner's Chain, Chloranthy ring plus 3, and also the Ring of Favor plus 3 here to round out the build. Now in my opinion, the best poise user on the PlayStation 4, he goes by the name of Gabri, actually suggested that I try this build out with a dark Corvian Great Knife in the left hand, which is something I definitely want to try out in future. But for this particular video, I really wanted to show off the Man Serpent Hatchet here in the left hand, because I've had a lot of fun with it, guys, and I think it's quite effective actually. The thing is, it's quite long, it has a lot of reach here, this particular axe, so you can really catch your opponents off guard with that extra reach. You'll find that a lot of times opponents will misjudge how much reach it actually has, and you'll clip them for free damage, and it can lead into hyper armor trades with the Zweihander. On top of that, the staggered L2s from this thing have a lot of roll catch potential because of that extra reach. The only thing is it is an axe, guys, so don't treat it like a straight sword. It's a bit slower than a straight sword and also has more recovery, so keep that in mind. Now I'm also running with high endurance in this particular setup, obviously so we can get out more swings with the Serpent Hatchet in combination with the Zweihander, so those baits into hyper armor trades. And in addition, the extra endurance also gives us a lot of leeway here to play evasively and run around and dodge attacks, while also getting out our combos without getting into that risk of negative stamina. So a lot more endurance for these bigger setups, in my opinion, is more effective. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. This thing is a lot of fun, so let's go take this bad boy into the arena. Alright guys, here we go. Oh, thanks, mate. Looks like we have the Baron Ultra Greatsword over there. Bang! R2 finish. Alright guys, next up in the arena, looks like we have the Onyx Blade over there. Oof, that was close. Nice R1 roll catch there. R2 power poke from that stage there, guys. Let's see if we can finish him with the crossbow. Next match. So it looks like we have a Dragon Head shield and a whip here, guys. Now the thing with the Dragon Head shield here, guys, is that when we approach it with the Zweihander, the hyper armor will let us clip through it. But we have to be careful when we approach it here with the hatchet, obviously. Now he's a pyro, so he's probably hiding black flame as well, so I'm expecting a dragon shield into black flame. Running R1 there. Oof. Nice reach there by the hatchet. Almost got it. Good game. Alright guys, what do we have here? Looks like we have a fighter PL cosplay, or roundabout. Just to be careful here guys, as always, when fighting a reactive straight sword using an ultra. You gotta be very careful not to whiff excessively, because it's very easy for those fast weapons, especially a straight sword, to just whiff punish you. So yeah, just be careful with your swings. Try and hit confirm first before you keep swinging here guys, or at least give yourself the space to roll out if they go in for that, that whiff punish. Come here, fighter PL. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can bait out a hyper armor trader here with the hatchet. Try to. There we go. Nice big damage. Let's try the crossbow finish. Good game. Alright guys, what do we have here? Looks like a claymore. Nice running attack there. Another running attack. Clipped him with the hatchet. Nice power poke. Almost got him. Next up in the arena. Alright, so we have a Demon Scar Pyromancer. Oof. Did he just, yeah, he was blocking there. Oh. Copped a Chaos Bed to the face. Now, we still have a health advantage here, guys, but yeah, gotta really try not to get clipped by that Chaos Bed vestiges there. And he switched up to the Onyx Blade there. Yep, Onyx Blade. Oof, almost got him. Let's pull out our handy utility here, guys. The crossbow. And game. Alright, so we got Johnny Walker 202 here with the Gallus Greatsword, opening with a big fat hyper armor trade there. Oof. Wow. Couple of hits there guys with the ultra and it's almost all over. We just need to clip him here with the hatchet. And he's in trouble. Alright. Looks like we have a straight sword and ethereal oak shield. Very careful here, he's going for that backstab. See if we can get out of parry. Lucky parry there, guys. Now going for that R2 wake up was probably a bad idea. It was pretty slow, but yeah, who cares? Switch out to a katana. Shit! Whoops. Nice little cheeky switch there to the katana. See if we can get him with the hatchet's range here, guys. We only need to clip him once now with the hatchet. Just gotta be careful. There we go. Next match. Looks like we have a halberd class weapon. Nice big hits. Let's see if we can finish him off here with the R2s. Or with the two-handed R2s. Alright guys, looks like we have a Lothric Knight Ultra Greatsword. Now the thing about this particular Ultra Greatsword, guys, is it hits exceptionally hard, so we've got to be very careful here, guys. We need to ensure that we get him in the trade and don't get clipped by it outside of active frames. Otherwise, we're going to take some big damage. Now he is wearing lighter armor though, so I do think that at the trade we're going to be able to poise break him to get out our 2-hit combos, but let's see here. Our next challenger. Looks like we have the crow quills here, guys. Nice big trade. Gotta be careful. Ooh, almost got parried. Now the good thing about the one-handed R2 from the Zweihander, obviously it's a good trade, but it also forces your opponent to roll away. So it's good for zoning, in my opinion. Alright guys, let's go for one last match here today. Looks like we got another big boy set up over there. Big boy with a Exile Curve Greatsword, it looks like. Just clipped him with the R2 there. Let's see if we can go for the weapon art finish. Come on. Weapon art finish. Bang. Alright guys, so that brings us to the end of this particular video. I hope you enjoyed this one. This setup was a little bit different. I quite enjoyed using this setup, to be completely honest with you guys. I think it has a lot of potential, and I do recommend you give this particular setup a try if you enjoy big poise weapon setups. I do think that the Man Serpent Hatchet has exceptional reach, and you're really going to be clipping a lot of opponents with that reach. Opponents are going to be underestimating the reach of the hatchet quite a lot, which opens up some nice opportunities there for hyper armor trades with the Zweihander. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you're enjoying my content, please subscribe. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. Until next time.